and we go. Great. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've all had a great evening and that everything is super well as we start off this day. So I'm gonna go right ahead and hook us up to this as we keep it rolling. Great. So my name is Albert Nation, and I'm very excited to be taking us through this presentation this evening. Just like Coach Paul has done the perfect and superb introduction. Welcome, everybody. I am sure I see a whole 19 of us over here. You know, thank you all so much for creating this time. My name is Dollar Zone, you know, famously known as Dollar Zone, and those who know me as Albert Nation. And why do I call myself Dollar Zone? You know, it's simply because we are in the era of dollars, going global, connecting global, and serving global, you know? So you too can create your space. You too can solve and will solve your problems. Why? Because in this era where we are talking about various multiple challenges going on around this earth, then indeed we are all set for greatness. So virtual AVS is an amazing opportunity because we all have our mobile devices. You know, when I'm talking about mobile devices, we all have our mobile devices. We touch and use this device so many times every single day, every single time. Actually, I think people nowadays are so attached to this more than any other thing on or around about themselves. So if we talk about a population of close to 1.3 billion in just Africa alone, we are talking about close to 1.8 billion in India, you know, talking about a global population of mobile phone usage, that what happens that are connected to a mobile device in one way or the other. If we are headed to about 8 billion globally, and we are talking about 5.3 billion, you know, just giving figures out, bullshit figures out there. 5.3 billion unique mobile users. And we are going to see all these numbers out there. And so maybe you could be wondering, hey, Dollar Zone, why are you telling us about all these so many numbers? You know, what are the numbers all about? Trust me, businesses flourish and thrive on numbers. You are that business. As an individual, numbers are what will power your business. Because why do we wake up every morning? Why do we not go to sleep? Why do we go out there and work? Everybody does something because we realize that we have a vision to power in our lives. We have a vision we want to fund. We have a passion we want to make happen. We have a dream that we want to realize. To one, that dream could be just to make sure they have a square meal every single day. To another, it could be their dream car. To another, it could be a family that lives and does a lot of good with school, with college, with businesses. What is your dream today? What is your power, passion today? What do you want to see happen in your lifetime? And not just in your lifetime when you are 70, 100, or 1,000 years old. Tomorrow, next month, next year, what is this that you want to achieve? And what is stopping you from achieving that vision? What is stopping you from executing that passion that you've always had? Is it a dream car? Is it a dream house? Is it a dream trip? What is stopping you? Well, for many, I guess it is all about resources. It is all about affordability. And again, I would throw in a quote right here again, which they say that many times things are not expensive. It is you who cannot afford them. So for how long do you want to stay without affording things? For how long do you want to lead a life of just admiring and envying other people's stuff? Yet you have the opportunity to do yours. Ladies and gentlemen, you are staring right in front of you at an opportunity that is about to shift your life, that is about to shift your finances, that is about to make things so, so awesomely amazing for you, that if we come together, if we combine our forces, if we get everything done, this device is what will shift our lives. A mobile phone has got so much that will change how we do business. That's why I'm looking at it. Even right now, I'm doing my presentation and I'm looking at it. So virtual AVS is basically virtual airtime vending software. This is a system that helps all of us who invest in this business to do what? To be able to monetize our expenses. You're getting it? And you're wondering what expenses? Well, sit back, because that is what I'm about to share with us that is going to help in a big, big, big way for us to see how we can finance and fund our visions. So basically, as you can see, this software, which is growing globally, which is in the ever-expanding telecommunication industry, does three things. Very key. And this is what I want you to listen to, that you'll keep on repeating. That this system allows you to convert airtime users as product number one. Airtime users anywhere in the world to become your loyal customers, and they pay you passive income. Now, I've mentioned three very key things. Airtime users, and that's why I mentioned numbers. What numbers are we talking about here? I told you that it is very, very prominent that the world has got billions and billions of airtime users. So anybody who will be doing business out there would prudently go to where the numbers are at. How many people around you, even now, have bought airtime, are using airtime, are spending money on airtime? So that is where the numbers are. So this business genuinely and geniusly got into that space, so that as everybody loads their airtime, it converts them into your loyal customers. Businesses world over yearn and die for loyalty. When people constantly buy your products, you are in business because they need it. They will spend money on it. So can you imagine virtual AVS is an app that does what? Makes airtime users become loyal to your business. How do you run this business? This is what I'm here to tell you about. And while at it, passive income comes your way. Again, what is passive income? This is money that will constantly, continuously, and consistently come your way, whether you are the one who is actively working today or not. Why does that happen? Simply because you invested in a process. You invested in a procedure. You invested in leverage. And I'm going to show you how all this work together. So stay put, because when I'm here with you, we are going to run this show. And indeed, this is the best opportunity of your lifetime. As I always say, nothing good falls from the sky, apart from rain, yeah? And there's somebody who makes the rain come down. So somebody had to work extra hard behind the scenes to make this business real. And you can see there the team that started off this, that is very busy today, continuing to bring more service providers, continue to innovate, continue to add more products to our business. Why? Because remember what I told you, that the virtual airtime vending software is a system that helps you to convert expenses into income by paying you commissions in dollars. And so currently, very, very excited to know that we are in our year number 2, since this business began. And we are so excited to be amongst the people who started this journey, the people who joined the business as so-called early adopters. So even today, you are still very much on time. Those of you who are new, who are listening to us or to me as presenter for the first time, you're very much on time. Why? Because we are saying that indeed at this very moment, we are still early adopters. Early adopters are people who join the business very early, who start to develop it, who go through all the challenges of growing a business. But I can promise you, when all those challenges are said and done, we will all be smiling to the bank. Our account will be bubbling with dollars. And that is what the power of an early adopter is all about. And that is what I'm sharing with you today. So currently, over 347 mobile service providers are already in the business. What does that mean to you? It basically means you have an opportunity to interact with over 347 network providers, airtime distributors, right on your phone. How do you do that? Well, that is what this business is going to do to you. And so sit back, keep on listening, and see what we talk about. So already I've mentioned about this value. You've seen what this system can do for you. You have your mobile phone, and now I'm telling you that the system will connect you globally, internationally, to a team of business partners. So the way you use the app, the way you use the technology is what will prove how much value you are drawing out of it. So I want you to sit back and be asking yourself, what will this app do to me? What will this technology support me to achieve? How will this technology help me to fund my vision, to fund my passion, to fund my dream, to finance everything I've always wanted to do in life? That is what we are talking about today. And I want to really thank you so much, the 25 of us, for creating that time to be here to listen, because this is the simplest but most lucrative business any of us in families, in the institutions, in colleges, in churches, in your village, in your neighborhood can be part of. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I hope you're already excited. I hope you're already learning some of these things that we are talking about, because this technology is definitely going to make a difference in your life. Why? Because when you look at numbers, again, I said every business relies on numbers. And the telecommunication industry that we are in is powerful, because the projections in terms of spending on this industry continues to skyrocket. Why? Because even just during the recent pandemic, you realize that what happened is everybody was being advised, work from home, work from home. What were you working from home doing? It meant if you had to communicate effectively, then you had to be on a device. That device, for it to go online, for you to communicate with the world, you needed data, you needed some form of connection, you needed Wi-Fi. But millions and millions of people used their gadgets to buy data. For you to buy data, you need airtime. And that is why mobile spending became crazy. So I'm talking about why those numbers became what they are. It is because me and you spend every single day on airtime, to buy data, to send SMSs, to do voice calls, to be online. We have to buy airtime. Starting off very basic, everyone starts from there. So we are in an industry that is promising. We are in an industry that is powerful. We are in an industry that has no any opportunity to let back, but to let up. So that's why when you are sitting in here, I want you to see yourself from that perspective. This is not just a small business. This is massive. This is exciting. This is a business that you need to be part of tonight. If you've not downloaded the app, well, I'm taking you to the next opportunity. How do you do it? How do you start? By the time I'm done, you should be not going to bed, because I can tell you this is going to be hot. This is powerful. This is just amazing. So ladies and gentlemen, what then do? We are talking about coming into the business because it is growing. Remember, I've mentioned the numbers and numbers and numbers. And currently, airtime use is powerfully done in Africa, Asia, and the Caribbean. Those are the developing nations that are still busy on their mobile phones, and everybody uses airtime. So you're at the right place. You're at the right moment. You're staring at the right opportunity globally for you to still be able to jump into this ship and sail onto the waters of success. And why am I talking about numbers again? Because numbers are what will power your vision. It is numbers that will increase your income. When your income increases, you are able to do all the stuff you've always wanted to do. So you are now staring at the number of countries that indeed airtime has been activated. That means in these countries, and you will find this list all over with the person who invited you to this presentation, you can still be able to see them. All these countries you can now interact. So if you know anybody in this country, Jamaica, Zambia, Congo, Brazzaville, Ghana, United States, Mali, Niger, Senegal, Guinea, Swaziland, we are activated in all these countries and even more based on some of the factors I'm going to be able to talk about. So yes, the person who invited you into this Zoom gave you the best gift of your life, the most amazing opportunity for you to not sleep today without being an investor in the business. And I'm not just talking about you not sleeping to invest. I hope you can see the realities that these are the only numbers that your mobile device, which has so many apps, by the way, but how many of those apps pay you money? How many of the apps you have earn you commissions globally from all over the place? That's the question I want you to be asking yourself, because today you will add one more app if you've not added it, that is going to change your life, transform your fortunes, and make you live the dream life you've always wanted to live. And that's why you are at the dining table. As you can see clearly, this is one thing that when I heard about it personally, I was like, yes, that's what I want to do. That is what I want to be part of. And the person who invited you to this dining table today did a very special thing to have you in here, because we want you to be part of us. So when you come to our dining table, what do you get? What do you achieve? What do you realize? What happens to your life? How are you transformed as a person, as an individual? Sit back and listen, because this is what you are about to do. The Virtual AVS app runs on Google Play Store for Android phones. Again, like I said, we have to start somewhere, because we start where the masses are. We start where many, many people have the opportunity to be able to leverage on this app. And that is why we started it off with the Android phones. Many millions of people have Android phones. Not to mean we cannot serve any other person, but this is where we started off. Go to your Google Play Store right now, download that app. Just as it reads, Virtual AVS. Get the right one. It is right there with a very beautiful rose flower. You will see the reviews that have been set up down there. Once you've downloaded it, register, click register. Again, all this process is going to be here with us. When you register, get an upline number from the person who invited you, the person who shared with you this Zoom link, the person who invited you here. And all is going to be amazing, because you've just begun a journey to the most powerful ever investment you would ever make in your life. And I know why I'm saying that. I know people do many beautiful things out there, and that is superb. But when we come together under Virtual AVS, we are going to do things this world has never seen before. Why? Again, the numbers will not lie, and I will show you. So once you've done that, you only need to spend $69 to start off your step number one of buying your license. And I'll tell you about the power of that license. 24 months, you are in business right on your mobile phone. Again, if you want to build bigger business, you need to upgrade your license. Upgrading your license with a further $75. So in total, if you spend about $145, you're in business for 5 years. 5 years of passive income right on your mobile phone. And now you see why I'm saying we all need to come together. Because when we come together, we can do great things by paying each other commissions from the things we must do. And that is what I'm going to talk about: airtime loading and more products that are coming in. So ladies and gentlemen, this app looks like this when you have downloaded it. You are looking at the interface of what you need to have on your phone. And like I said, I'm not talking about something that we do not. I'm talking about something that is there. You can see mine coming up, there we are. Because we all have this. And I expect you to have that app, because everybody knows this is what we must be able to do. Now, what am I saying? When you register, you are going to get an opportunity to start building your business. How then do you build the business? Remember, I've taken you through a process of how you start, what is the importance of the business, what are the numbers behind this industry, how do those numbers work for you? How do they build your dream? How do they fund your vision? How do they make you realize some of the greatest ideas you always wanted to realize? Because many of us do not advance simply because we don't have the resources. Today, I want to show you how we can each get those resources. So if you as an individual, let's say one of our participants is here called Monica or Jackson or Peter or James, you are here with us listening to me from Ghana, from Nigeria, from Cameroon, from Kenya, from the US. It's a global business. So if you find the opportunity amazing to you, definitely you'll want to share it. Whom are you sharing it with? Another person who has a mobile phone. And you tell them, I've just joined this business, I've invested in it, and this business pays me commissions each time I buy my own airtime. Are you seeing that? Each time I buy my own airtime. So because you two buy airtime, why don't we combine forces so that when we all buy airtime, we pay each other commissions? And so you go out there and Janet talks to 3 friends. The 3 friends are excited, they invest in their businesses, and Janet is there at the top. What happens? Janet now has a team of 3. And the 3 who are excited and have bought their license also goes out there and shares the opportunity with their own 3. So this is just a philosophical method, we call it that, so that now you see how then do you build a structured team that will power your business? Because we are talking about using each other's talents, using each other's skills, using each other's money. People will come into your team who are so powerful in their influence, you have no idea who they'll bring in. So sometimes we sit back and you go like, dollars on, but I don't know how to talk to people. I've not been really a person who shares things out loud. It does not matter. When you find a good opportunity, you will tell your neighbor. Your neighbor will tell their boss. Your boss will tell the family. The family will tell the institution. And that is all you have to do, because this is a great opportunity. So what are these numbers that we are talking about? How do they exactly come to make a difference in your life? This is what we are talking about. Because when it is a business, it needs to compensate you for your effort. It needs to pay you for everything you're doing. So what then is the company through the app promising to do to us? Very simple. You are going to have multiple income streams. You're going to have multiple of making money, whereby every single day it starts small, but it grows and grows and grows and grows. So how does it start? Level number 1, Janet joined the business, spent her $69 or bought her license. So there she is. I've started my business. I've bought my license. So here I am. With the license that you've bought, you have the power to do 3 things. Number 1, you can now talk to your neighbor, talk to your spouse, talk to your children, talk to your family, talk to your colleagues, talk to your schoolmates, and get them to join you. When each of those people join you, everybody who registers their SIM card under you becomes your first generation team. Each of them will buy their license and pays you $10. Yes, $10. $10 from one person remains $10. What is $10 from 10 people? What is $10 from 100 people? What is $10 from 1,000 people? In fact, go right ahead on the chat box and tell me, what is $10 from 1,000 people? Just be there by yourself. Just go type it there right now. What is $10 from 1,000? I want you to feel it. I want you to connect to it. And that's what I'm looking at. That is what we call license commission. That is what you earn as license commission. Stream number 1. Number 2, why are these people buying their licenses under you? It is simply because they also want to spend on other people. So they will continue to also talk to their friends. Thank you, people who are typing. I can see you. I can see you. Let's put in those dollars there. These people are joining in because they also want to talk to other people. So when they talk to their own other people, they become your level 2. When they become your level 2, it is them who are now working. But remember, you who started the journey already brought them in. So when they continue working, you continue being paid. Yet it is you now not working. So at level 2, another $4 will come back. So remember, you're already doing $10 from 1,000 people. Now you are doing $4 from your 1,000 people, also bringing in their teams. So the world is becoming powerful. Your business empire is growing. You already earned your first dollars. You're now earning even more. When these people who have come in also continue talking to other people who have mobile phones, they become your level 3. And it goes on and on and on to level 10. You're still earning $2. How does it feel to just see dollars dropping into your wallet, yet you're not doing anything much? You already started the process and the system is continuing to do it for you. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the power of technology. That is what we call passive income. That you can go to sleep, when you wake up, you have $10. You can go to shower, when you come back, you have another $2. You can go cook your meal, cook your dinner. By the time you're done, you have another $20. Why? Because the world is going on. People are working. Businesses are growing. And this will pay you all the way to the 15th level. That is simply license commission, the first income stream. You are paid in dollars for people building their businesses. All these people who are building their businesses, including you, will now continue loading airtime. So each time you yourself buy your own airtime using the app, you are paid another 0.5% of any amount that you spend, up to $20. That comes your way. Any amount over and above $20, you earn an entire 5%. So do your mathematics again, write it somewhere on the side. How much do you spend on airtime every day, every week, every month? How much money are you losing the more you are staying out of the app? Because you've not been earning anything. Some people say, hey, Albert, I'm on postpaid. I'm like, that's fine. But how much money are you making being on postpaid? Instead, you actually have to make money elsewhere to pay that bill. So why not join a business that will help you pay that bill? Because you want to keep paying bills. So postpaid is a convenience, virtual AVS is a business. So between a convenience and a business, what do you prefer? Your answer is as good as mine. I'll let you judge for that. So between a business and a convenience, what would you prefer? Again, that is all up to you. Put it in the chat box. Let me know. What do you prefer between a convenience and a business? If you prefer both, super. If you prefer one, which one? Go right ahead and let's talk. Now, everybody who's joined your business is also going ahead and loading their own airtime. So guess what? Every time everybody else in your team loads their airtime, another 0.4% will come your way. Powerful indeed. So now you are not only earning from the licenses, you are not only earning from your own airtime, you are also earning from everybody else who loads their airtime. My big question now comes to you. How many people around you load airtime today? Yeah? How many people do you know who have smartphones and load airtime today? Now, all those are your business partners. All those are money that you are losing to other people who are in business and not you. But if you start today, you start earning now. This app will start paying you right now. I can dare you on that. Download the app, buy your license, buy your airtime, and see. You start earning before you go to bed today. That's your money. Number 3, I talked about license commission. I've talked about airtime commission. Now I'm talking about utility commissions. What are utilities? Utilities are bills that we constantly and consistently pay, from pay TV, electricity, water bills, telephone bills, shopping, going out there to the supermarkets, buying stuff. There's so many bills that we pay out there. What does the app do again? it added you that as an income. So the app is basically telling you, everybody who is spending can pay you. Everybody who is spending every single day can give you commissions in dollars all over the world. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the business that I'm sharing with us. You literally are in control of how many dollars can come into your wallet based on the number of people that you know. And if you bring on these people on board, you are in business. License commission, airtime commission, utility commission, all that is right there. And so that's what I'm talking about. So what then does happen? A lot of opportunities do exist. We will continue to grow. We will continue to serve. We will continue to be empowered. Why? Because passive income is powerful. And remember, I told you about it. I'm still going to be able to hit upon it. Why? Because another stream of income, and remember I said you invest $69 and you upgrade with another 75. So if you opt to build your business greater by spending another $25, then the company is going to use that to pay you passive commission. Why? Because you became an investor into a pool that helps the company to buy bulk airtime. So out of the bulk airtime that the company buys to share with all its members, you earn a further commission. And you will be paid 1% of $55 because more money, $20 goes into operation and other overheads. You know, every valued company has to have overheads. And so the $55 is what is paid to you back as cash commissions. 1% is $0.55. You can convert $0.55 into your local currency and see what it is. Right here in my country, in Kenya, give and take is about 60, 65 bob, you know? So you do the number of 65 shillings or $0.55 you want to earn from your entire team. Everybody else who joins your team will also be paying you commissions from this bulk airtime commission. So are you seeing that? As in, money is going to be flowing your way in a manner that you will have no control of what to do with it and even how to stop it, because it will come and come and come. License commission, airtime commission, utility commission, bulk airtime commission. 4 income streams for a mere investment of $144. Now, I want to ask you the next very, very big question. What can you do with $144 today? What business can you run successfully with $144 and you make money to the degree that I'm sharing with you here? Why? That is why I want you to concentrate. Look at these numbers. Don't let them mix you up. All that I'm saying is this. I shared about different commissions, and this is what can be done to you. When you join the business today and you only have your 3 people, $10 per person is $30. Airtime, bulk, utility continues to grow. The more your team grows, it is possible, it has been proven, and it is being done that you can get your team to generation 5 with 243 people. You can get your team to generation 8 with 6,000 people. Remember, here is where we say sense making sense. Sense making sense. Type that on the chat box because I want you to keep on repeating these things. Today, as you're going to sleep, you know, remember these dollars are coming in. So I want you to tell us sense making sense. How do sense begin to make sense? Because when one person pays you $1, it is just $1. But when 1,000 people each gives you $1, you are at $1,000. And that's what we are talking about. We must learn to make the small commissions from hundreds of thousands of people. How does that happen? Virtual AVS has a technology that will do that for you very, very simple. You just talk to your friend, let your friend talk to their friend, let your family talk to the next person. Every other thing, the system will do it right for you. Now, look at the final numbers. And these are numbers I want you to project. When are you buying your new dream house? When are you buying your new jet? When are you buying your car? When are you funding all the challenges you've always had around you? It is up to you to decide whether that will happen today, tomorrow, or never at all. But we have started this journey. We are flying with it, because if you see 14 million people in your team, each paying you $1, you have $14 million. It starts with $1. Now we are at $14. Do you want to be part of the team that hacks that? Or do you want to be part of the people who say, I don't think it's doable? Well, as they say, those who are saying it cannot be done should step off the way for those who are already doing it. Your friends have mobile phones, your friends load airtime, your friends pay bills. That is the entire prerequisite that we want to be in this business. Do you have a mobile phone? Yes. Do you buy airtime? Yes. Do you pay your bills? Yes. Invest. Invest now, invest today, invest in virtual FVS. Because every time we do those things, we will be paying each other commissions for the rest of life. That $1 will become 14 million. Trust me, this is doable. Just start where you are, how you are, with what you have. The rest will happen. The system promises to do it for you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is exciting. This is powerful. This is why I'm happy to be part of this. This is why I stopped doing many of the things that I was doing to really focus on virtual FVS. Let's build passive income, because active income is great and we do it. But remember, if you only depend on active income, what happens when you cannot work? What happens when you cannot lift yourself up and go do something? No income, but passive income will follow you all the days of your life through this device. That is what we are talking about. So as we continue to make things happen, all I want to tell us today is success is closer by to us. How do you succeed? Invest, invest, invest. Download that app now, create that account, invest your $69, upgrade with $75, and you are in business. This is going to be the best investment of your lifetime. This is going to be the best investment you've ever been part of. And I can guarantee you, success will follow you all the days of your life. Why? Because of the supply and demand principle. The number of people who are demanding to pay bills, who are demanding to be supplied with airtime, are in their billions. You will never lack the market. Just start today. We will grow together. We will build together. We will make this happen. So once you've signed up, remember I said download the app, fill in that form. All the details will always be there for you. And that is all that you have to put in there. Simple 3 to 5 minute process, and you are done with creating your free account. Buy your license, and this is how it's all gonna be. The first picture there is for you who has downloaded what we call a customer account. You've just created your free starter account. Immediately you buy your license, you move into a partner. Once you become a partner, you click the bottom button down there on the user interface, and you become a full-fledged business partner who has upgraded, ready to earn their passive income. And so, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. All that I'm saying is start the business today. Load your airtime using the app, and you will be in business for as long as you can. So finally, as we look at this, remember I've talked about the numbers in the industry, the opportunities it presents to you. I've talked about how the app will pay you money, how the app is going to pay you commissions. But remember, if you cannot spend your money, then it's no money. If you cannot touch your money and use it, then there's no business. So what does virtual FVS stand out for? It stands out for paying you utility commission, license commission, airtime commission, bulk airtime commission, and even partners in the business can transfer money your way. All this money goes into your virtual FVS wallet, right? It all goes into your virtual FVS wallet. So if you cannot access it, then that's not a business. If you cannot spend your money, then that's not an income. But virtual AVS allows you to withdraw your money soonest it hits your wallet. It is your money. Nobody keeps it for you. So how do you use your money? You can use it to purchase other utilities. Utilities here would include paying electricity bills, shopping, buying your own airtime float, buying your own license. It is your money, just spend it. But if you want to move it and save it to another bank account, that's still very okay. You will be able to do that with a click of a button, because any money that comes in is yours. The company pays you, use it the way you want to use it. And ladies and gentlemen, that is how powerful this business opportunity is. So all that I'm telling us is get into the business, use the app, download it so that you can understand it, because it will help you to do way so much. And that's why I say it was a pleasure taking you through this. All I want you to do is take action now. And if you've taken action, spread that action, share that action that you've taken, so that everybody else out there will learn to see that this indeed is the most powerful business that we do. So what do we do here? We love, we share, and we empower. Because when we come together, commissions flow. Money becomes part of us. Cash flow is all we desire to make our lives better. We will be able to meet what we call the Sustainable Development Goal #1, which is to end extreme poverty, and #2, which goes to zero hunger. Are you getting those two? Those are the United Development Nations goals. End extreme poverty and zero hunger. People will continue to be hungry as long as they do not take action. Are you taking action today? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for taking action. We need you to do this and do this now. It was such a big pleasure being part of you, sharing this opportunity with you. And I hope that if you had any questions, we'll go to the chat box right now to just see what are some of the comments you made. What are the questions you have? Is there anything you felt wasn't answered pretty well or wasn't covered? This is going to be your time. So over back to my Coach Paul as the host, who's going to take us through that. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. It was a pleasure. Let's make money. Sense make sense. Yippee. Thank you so much. Over to you, Coach Paul.